You know, it's not every day that local artists take over a stage at the venue as large as the Mercury Ballroom. It's a huge deal. We're joined today by local singer, songwriter, and powerhouse vocalist Carly Johnson, who's going to be headlining an all-local music event along with some really talented friends. And Carly, we are so excited to have you here today. Oh my gosh. You know, you're going to be back at Mercury Ballroom, what, for the first time since 2020?
We haven't been there probably since 2018 as a band.
Wow.
But
yeah.
It's the first local show for Mercury Ballroom of having local artists since 2020, since before the pandemic.
Bigger deal here. I just think this really, you're setting the stage, so to speak, for all these female artists and female women that are backing the performance. I mean, talk about like what is so special for you behind this performance.
Well, I think what's so cool about it is that initially we were all just, let's do a show together. We didn't even, it didn't even register that we were all like females wanting to put on the show. We just love each other so much. And then we looked at the bill and we're like, oh, this is all like women-led musicians.
Wow.
And it was like, you don't see enough bills like that these days. So I was like, well, this is kind of a big deal.
And is it too just because you don't get asked to do it? Or,
yes,
right? I mean there's this glass ceiling
there
here.
Is, I mean, there still is. I would say that like most of the time when people are trying to put a show on, they're trying to balance it out all the time. We're like, oh, well, we already have like a female artist. So like, what else could we have? But you don't ever hear that with guys. You're not, oh, that's an all-male bill. Nobody's saying that.
Right.
So it's kind of amazing to get to do this. And with people that we love so much, like, for example, the two bands that are playing before me they're also my backup singers.
Oh, nice.
And they're just amazing in their own right. And they have their own music and it's great. And I'm thrilled to get to.
Which is nice. They get their turn in the spotlight. They get to show like what else they can do.
Well, and they do that all the time. So it's just like, it's great to finally like have my audience get to see how amazing they are.
So who all will you have performing with you? Just go ahead and list through.
So that evening, so the openers are Routine Caffeine. They're phenomenal. It's a four-piece band, and they do this like kind of like dreamy pop kind of thing. And then after that is Sweet G and the Shine, and this is Gina. She's also one of my backup singers. She's like country soul, fantastic. After that is Kiana and the Sun Kings, and she's like soulful jazz kind of thing. And then it's my 9-piece band, and we're like we have lots of jazz influence, but it's pretty soulful and that kind of thing.
Love it.
So.
And you also have kind of a cause behind it too. You're also using this performance to raise awareness.
Yes, so it's like, we're all women, we're all out there, and it's like, this is a scary time for women right now, not having like full autonomy of our bodies, and I thought it would be a really great opportunity to put a spotlight on the great work that Planned Parenthood is doing right now. So they will be there with a booth, and if you get your ticket online, you can make a donation at the checkout, and they'll also be there with information, and you can make a donation there. And we also have, like, the local women continue.
There's a theme here.
There's a theme here.
You came to the right show.
That's right. I know. Here's another amazing local woman. But a lot of times when you have a show, like you get like a pretty big company to sponsor you sometimes. But we have really incredible local women. Cultured Cheese and Charcuterie. We have them doing cheese boards, and we have the Bellwether Hotel, and those are all like co-owned and operated by women.
So who are all doing a phenomenal job in their own right, like right here in the community. Where can people, if they can't make it to this performance, where else can they find your music and follow you?
So I'm also just a full-time jazz singer. I sing around Louisville all the time. You can find me at Meta on Wednesdays, or I'm sorry, on Thursdays from 9 to 11. You can find me on at Cultured, our sponsor, every Wednesday from 6 to 8. I'm also at Brooklyn and the Butcher. I'm at the Cafe. I'm at Wiltshire on Market.
When do you sleep?
I don't. I do every now and then. But lots of opportunity if you follow me on my Instagram and Facebook and check out my website.
You've been blessed right now with lots of great opportunity, and I think that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. We're going to remind everybody that you can watch Carly Johnson with Kiana and the Sun Kings, along with Sweet G and the Shine and Routine Caffeine this Saturday at the Mercury Ballroom. Doors open at 6. For tickets and information, go to universe.com. Search Carly Johnson now. And Carly, I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to let you guys take it away.
Sounds good. Craig Wagner on guitar here, and Sweet G over here on the vocals.
She looks deep in her own eyes, makes new truth with brand new lies, took all her pain and made his strife. She changed the story and made a new life. They call her the believer. It's swore he never leave her. She don't need a church, don't need a church, don't need a congregation. He'll be her curse, he'll be her curse, he'll be her validation. She can do crazy all by herself. Always thought there was someone else. Never could see past herself. So damn sure he'd do her wrong while she played him all along. They call her the believer. He swore she'd deceive her. He'd seen her worst, he'd seen her worst, he'd seen her degradation. He wasn't the first, to hold on in desperation. Hates herself and feels ashamed, throws the stones, then shifts the blame. The love he gave she'd never take. With her what's real is really fake. Throws the stones and shifts the blame. The love he gave she'd never take. Hates herself and feels ashamed, throws the stones, then shifts the blame. The love he gave she'd never take. With her what's real is really fake. Oh, they call her the believer. He swore he'd never leave her. They call her the believer.